Cues of desperation in Kokoyo, western region of Mali, a place in the heart of many people for good and bad memories. It's easy to understand this paradox. This is a community with dual stories. It is an environment that provides means of livelihood to gold miners from many African countries, and on the bad side, it's an arena for crimes against humanity. Girls are abused here. 357 of these girls are said to be from Nigeria, working as sex traders. They are victims of human trafficking.
Animals cannot stay in this kind of place in Nigeria, and yet these are where our young girls, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17, 18, 19-year-olds, this is where they stay, and they are held captive here for more than a year plus. You can see the distance from the nearest town to this place. Any girl that is brought here cannot escape. And many of them say they were told they were going to Malaysia, they were going to work with white people, they were going to clean homes, they were going to be housekeepers, they were going to be baby keepers, they were going to sell, and then they are trapped here.
Some of them were abducted, others deceived by those recruiting them. They are paying their masters, the madams, at least 1.5 million cefas, an equivalent of nearly 2 million naira. And it takes them minimum of 2 years to settle the madam to get their freedom. What they undergo here is unimaginable. Hoodlums can come at any time to rape and rob without apology or compensation. When we arrived, most of the girls ran away to avoid being molested. And that was how this baby was abandoned by her mother.
We have been experiencing a lot of situations from all these girls. Some of all these girls, when they bring them to Mali, they confiscate their documents. Some of them, they cut their ears, private ear, fingernails, just to get them hostage. At the end of the day, it's very, very difficult for them to get out of it when they were told that they are going to pay some amount. So many of them now, they are forced due to what they have collected, the body items they have collected from them. Some of them, if they refuse, they can be locked up for more than a week, starve them without giving them food. At the end of the day, nobody to help them. They are helpless, and they now succumb to the pressure of madam.
As far as the Malian government is concerned, it's difficult to differentiate between those trafficked and those professional prostitutes. This is because their own judgment to identity is simple. Once you are from ECOWAS community, you can freely move. Therefore, for those registered commercial sex workers, the authorities will never infringe on what the Malian government see as their human right.
Obviously, they didn't come on their own. They were deceived by the so-called madams who lured them to bringing them here to work for them. And I can assure you that we are going to go after them and they will be prosecuted. And every penny that these young girls have worked for will be returned back to them. That's for sure.
The good story this time is Nigeria and Mali are working closely on how to track the crime collaborators, their agents, the recruiters and transporters involved in human trafficking across the two nations and seek for justice for the victims.
We are also collaborating with the Malian authorities to lay our hands on those who are behind this particular epidemic. And some people have been jailed, some people are on the trial.
The federal government is planning for repatriation of these girls back home, where they will undergo rehabilitation and empowerment programs once more to smile. It is estimated that more than 30,000 Nigerian girls are currently victims of human trafficking in Mali. This set of 31 girls are prepared for returning to Nigeria. Some of them are not coming back alone, but they are coming with additional population to the country, which in the first they were not ready for, but now they have to look after.